Hi everyone and welcome to Salmond. My name is Sarah and today I'll be making this bubbling cauldron. It's actually pretty easy and everything except the paint can be picked up at the Dollar Tree. It's a fun and spooky accessory that will add some great atmosphere to your Halloween decor. If you like what you see here, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button below. If you know anyone that would like this video or my channel, please share this link because every view and every subscriber helps enable me to keep creating videos for you. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I share all my latest projects as well as some of the things we have going on in our life. I've also started a Facebook group for anyone out there who enjoys crafting and would like to share their projects with others. You can find the links for both in the description below. Dollar Tree Carveable Pumpkin project. I am going to be using one pumpkin, but I am going to be using 3 of these little pumpkin stems that I didn't use in 2 of the other projects. And the reason why is I'm making this pumpkin into a witch's cauldron, and these are going to be the feet. Right, so the first thing that I want to do is cut out a nice big circular hole that goes almost all the way around the back. To cut the hole perfectly circular, I'm going to take something round that I have on my desktop, and it's this light that I picked up at Dollar Tree. It's kind of a strobe light. I think it's orange, green, and yellow that the light's strobe in, and I'm just going to place that on the top and draw my circle around. Right, there we go. And I want to cut that out then just a little bit larger than that circle because I want to be able to fit this down inside. Now that we have the hole cut, I'm just going to double check, and this will fit down inside there very easily. So this is ready to move on to the next step. Right now I'm going to take some tissue paper, and what I'm going to do is just crumple it up. Okay. And smooth it out, crumple it up again. I want a lot of texture to this tissue paper. Alright, so you want to just keep going till it's really, really crinkly. Really wrinkled and ready to go. Alright, there we go. Now, we're just going to use Mod Podge, and we're going to start Mod Podging this tissue paper onto our cauldron. And I'm just going to do it. I'm going to tear it into smaller pieces. Not terribly small, just small enough I can work with them. Right, and I'm just going to grab a brush, and we're going to get to work here. I'm going to start on the inside rim here and work my way around to the outside. And then we're just going to start working and pushing and shaping our tissue paper. You see, I don't want to smooth it out too much. I want those wrinkles to show. I'm just taking these 3 pumpkin stems and I'm going to give them a couple coats of black paint. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and stick those toothpicks that came out of the pumpkins with them back in. That'll give me something to hold on to, and it will give me a way to attach it back to the bottom of the cauldron when it's time to place the feet. Alright, and so I'm just sticking the toothpicks into the side of the plate that I have my paint on, and I'm going to set these aside then and let them dry while we move on to the next step. Now that our pumpkin is dry, I'm going to turn it upside down and I'm going to work on placing the pumpkin feet. And what I'm going to do is place them in 3 places around the outside of the pumpkin. So I'm going to mark about where I want them to go so that they are even and make a tripod. There we go. I think that should work for us. And I'm going to go ahead and poke through in each of those places with a toothpick. And then this toothpick is actually the same toothpick that was holding these stems on originally. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these off so that they don't stick up inside the pumpkin, because I want to be able to lay the light in the bottom of the cauldron. And then I'm going to add some hot glue in each of these places. I'm going to stick my feet down into the holes. Okay, and then that will sit like that. Alright, and I'm going to paint the inside of the cauldron too, because it will show. If it's not painted black, that white will really show up when we're done. So we are going to have to give that inside a coat as well. Now I am taking my gloss enamel in metallic, rich espresso, and the extreme sheen in tin, and using a damp sea sponge, I am going to start applying it to the outside of the cauldron. And what this will do is add some more texture and some more depth to the cauldron and give it that look of age and use that we want it to have. So we're going to go ahead and start applying as much paint as you like, and then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more black paint, and I did water it down. We're going to cover the entire thing in the watered down black paint, and as you can see, it'll pretty much look like it's covered up those metallics, but when we go in and dab it back off with a paper towel, what you're going to find is it just gives an age to that metallic look. Now it's time to put the cauldron together, and I've placed the LED strobe light in there. I'm adding just a little bit of polyfill over it. I'm pulling it out so it looks more like steam bubbling over the outside of the cauldron, and it also helps dim the harshness of that LED light. Next, I'm taking a dowel rod that I picked up at Dollar Tree, and I am just using some of the paints over it, just like I did with the cauldron, the same colors of paint, just to give it the look of having a spoon sticking out of the cauldron that the witch stirs her brew with, and it matches the cauldron in color and age. So I'm just going back over it till I get a look I like to use as the handle of that spoon, and then it'll be ready to stick in the cauldron just as a little piece of added decoration. And here's the finished cauldron. It's all ready to set out with our witch display, and I can't wait to see how it looks all put together. If you liked this video, please be sure to hit that like button as well as share it with friends who may also enjoy it. If you like my channel, hit that subscribe button, and when the notification bell pops up, be sure you hit that as well so you never miss a video. And, as always, have a great day and stay crafty.